Welcome to our channel Learning Math. In this video, we're going to learn about system of equations for grade 9. Let's start together by a problem. If we have, for example, 3 burgers and 2 bottles of cola cost 140,000 Lebanese lira. Here we can have several choices for the price of each piece of burger and each bottle of cola. We can say that the price of each burger is 36,000 Lebanese lira and the price of each bottle of cola is 16,000 Lebanese lira. We can have another choice. We can say that the price of each burger is 40,000 Lebanese lira and the price of each bottle of cola is 10,000 Lebanese lira. What choice should we get? Actually, when we have two unknowns, the unknowns for us are the prices of burger and the price of each bottle of cola. We need two information in order to detect the exact choice. Well, let's have another example. If we have, for example, the prices of 4 burgers and 3 bottles of cola is 190,000 Lebanese lira. Here we can also say that we can have that choice. The price of one burger is 40,000 Lebanese lira and the price of each bottle of cola is 10,000 Lebanese lira. We can have another choice. The price of a burger is 38,500 Lebanese lira and the price of each bottle of cola is 12,000 Lebanese lira. Actually, we need to solve both information simultaneously, means at the same time, in order to know the price of a burger and the price of a bottle of cola. Here we can name the unknown for us as a letter X. The first unknown, the price of a burger, let X be the price of each burger, and the price of a bottle of cola, which is also unknown for us, we represent it by Y. So we can say that let X be the price of one burger and Y the price of one bottle of cola. Now we can group our information in a system together. 3 burgers and 2 bottles of cola cost 140,000 Lebanese lira. So we can say that 3x, since x is the price of a burger, and means plus 2y, which is the price of each bottle of cola. It gives us 140,000 Lebanese lira. So 3x plus 2y equal 140,000. Now let's solve the other given. 4 burgers and 3 bottles of cola cost 190,000 Lebanese lira. So we say 4x, the price of burger is x, and means plus 3y, which is the price of each bottle of cola. It gives us 190,000. Now we have a system of two equations to solve. So when we have two unknowns, we need two information in order to solve them, to know what is the value of each unknown of them, which is x and y. In this video, we're going to learn several methods to solve such system. The first method, which is the most popular, is the most one used, is the elimination method. What does it mean, elimination method? Since we have two unknowns, we can get rid of one of these two unknowns to have only one equation of one unknown. How can we do it? Actually, we can either get rid of x or we can get rid of y. Well, if you know something here, let's get rid of y, for example. We have in the first equation plus 2y. In the second equation plus 3y. Well, let's look at the smaller coefficient, which is here 2 multiplied by y. Can we multiply 2 by any number to get 3? Sure not. So in this case, we multiply 2 by 3 and 3 by 2. But if you note something, here we have in both equations plus the same sign. So we multiply one of them by minus. As you see here, we can multiply the first equation. We need to multiply 2 by 3, so we multiply it by minus 3. And here we multiply 3 by 2. One of them should be multiplied by minus 1 and only 1. So why did we multiply by minus, since we have in both of them the same sign? Let's see what will happen. Here we multiply all of them by minus 3. Minus times plus minus 3 times 3, 9, x, we copy it. Now plus times minus, minus. 2 times 3, 6. And y, we copy it. Equal, we copy it. Now plus times minus, minus. 140,000, we multiply it by 3, we get 420,000. Now we multiply all of terms in the second equation by 2. If you know something, 4 times 2, it gives us 8, and x we copy it. Now plus times, here we have nothing, so it's a plus. 2 times 3, 6, and y we copy it. Equal, also we copy it the same. Now 190,000 times 2, it gives us 380,000. Let's see what will happen here. If you know something, here we get the equations, we can name them 1 and 2. In the first equation we have minus 6y, and in the second equation we have plus 6y. Now if we add them together, minus 6y plus 6y will be cancelled. Now let's add these two equations together, equation 1 plus 2. Minus 9x plus 8x, if we add them, shouldn't the sign be for the greatest? We have 1 minus and 1 plus, so it's minus. We subtract 9x minus 8x, so it's 1x means x. But sure, we put the sign for the greatest, so it's minus x. Now minus 6y plus 6y is cancelled. Equal, if you know something, now we add minus 420,000 plus 380,000. Also, we subtract them and put the sign for the greatest since they have opposite signs. So it gives us minus 40,000. Well, minus x equals minus 40,000. So we can say that x is equal to 40,000. Well, if you know something, when we eliminated the unknown y, we have got one equation containing one unknown, which was x. Now we have determined the value of x, which is 40,000. If we replace x by its value in any one of the four equations, we can know the value of y. If we use, for example, 3x plus 2y equal 140,000. If we replace x in this equation, we replace x by its value, which is 40,000. Now we can detect the value of y. So 3 times x, which is 40,000, we multiply them. 3 times 40,000, it gives us 120,000. Now plus 2y equal 140,000, we copy them the same. Now we want to find the value of y, so we move 120,000 to the other side of the equation. Here we have a plus in front of it, so it becomes minus. So 2y equals 140,000 minus 120,000. Then we can have 2y equals 20,000. Now we want to find the value of y. Actually, we should move 2 to the other side of the equation. Between 2 and y, we have nothing, so it's times. Then when we move it to the other side of the equation, times becomes divided by. So y equals 20,000 divided by 2, so y equals 10,000. Actually, if we replace x by its value in any equation of the four equations that we have talked about, all of them will give us the same answer, which is y equals 10,000. Now let's start by another example. Let x and y be two unknowns such that x is greater than 2y. The difference between x and twice y is 10. And if 5 times x is added to 4 times y, the result will be 120. Now find the values of x and y. How to solve such question and how to model this given in a system of two equations. First of all, let's analyze the given. The difference between x and twice y is 10. When we have difference, it means minus. Twice y, it means 2 times y. Sure, difference is between the greater and the smaller, so it should be x minus 2y. So we can say x minus 2y equal 10. This difference is 10, it means we write it equal 10. Now let's see the other information. We have if 5 times x is added to 4 times y. What does it mean? 5 times x, it's 5x. Is added, it means a plus. To 4 times y, it means 4y. So 5x plus 4y, the result will be 120, so it's equal 120. Now what should be the system? We use the two equations x minus 2y equal 10 and 5x plus 4y equals 120. Now how to solve this system? Well, here if you note something, we have them minus 2y and plus 4y. We can directly eliminate y, but we need something. If we multiply 2 by 2, we get it 4, so they can be cancelled. Well, in this case, we need to multiply the first equation by 2. Now, 2 times x is 2x. We write it directly. Minus times a plus, here we have nothing, so it's a plus. Now, minus times a plus, it gives us minus 2 times 2, 4, y, we copy it the same, equals 10 times 2, 20. And the second equation, we copy it the same. Now, if you note it, minus 4y plus 4y will be cancelled directly. We just need to add the two equations, 1 and 2. So, if we add them, 1 plus 2, we have 2x plus 5x, 7x. Now, minus 4y plus 4y is cancelled. Now, let's add 20 plus 120. It gives us 140. So, 7x equals 140. Now we can say that x equals 140 divided by 7. Why divided? Between 7 and x we have nothing, so it's times. When we move 7 to the other side, times becomes divided by. So it's 140 divided by 7, it's equal to 20. Well, we have determined the value of x. Now we just need to determine the value of y. We can use any one of the 4 equations. All of them, these 4 equations will give us the same result. As you see here, we will use the second one, 5x plus 4y equals 120. Now we just copy this equation and replace x by its value, which we have determined yet, it's 20. Well, so 5x plus 4y equals 120. 5 into x, which is 20, plus 4y equals 120. Now 5 times 20, 100. So 100 plus 4y equals 120. Now we just move 100 to the other side of the equation, plus becomes minus. So 4y will be 120 minus 100, then 4y equals 20. Now we have y equals 20 divided by 4, so y is equal to 5. Well, are we having other methods to solve systems of equations? Sure, yes, but the most popular one was the elimination method. Now let's start by another method, which is the comparison method. Here we have a system of two equations, x equals 5y minus 3 and x minus 2y equals 3. Note something, we can move minus 2y to the other side. So here we can say that x will be minus 2y becomes a plus 2y, so it's plus 2y plus 3. And the first equation, we copied it the same. If you note something, we have two equations for x. The first one, x equal 5y minus 3. The second one, x equals 2y plus 3. Well, x is the same unknown. We have x equals x. Now, can't we say then that 5y minus 3 is equal to 2y plus 3? So we can just solve this equation. As you see, it's containing one unknown, which is y. So we group the unknowns on one side, we move 2y to the first side, and the numbers to the other side. So minus 3 also, we move it to the other side. Now here 2y, if we move it, plus 2y becomes minus 2y. And minus 3, when we move it to the other side, it becomes plus 3. So we will have 5y minus 2y equals minus 3 becomes plus 3, and plus 3 here we copy it the same. Well, 5y minus 2y, it's 3y equals 3 plus 3, which is 6. Now 3y equals 6, then y equals 6 over 3, so y equals 2. Well, we have determined the value of y. Now we can just replace it in any one of the 4 equations to get the value of x. Well, we have x equals 5y minus 3. If we use, for example, the first equation, we can just replace y by its value, which is 2. So x equals 5 times 2 minus 3. 5 times 2 is 10. So x equals 10 minus 3, then x equals 7. Well, finally, the last method to solve systems of equations is the substitution method. Let's have an example together. If we have the system of two equations, x squared minus y squared equals 15 and x minus y equals 3. How to solve this system? If you note in the first equation, x squared minus y squared is a remarkable identity. We can write it as x minus y. So we can write it as x minus y into x plus y. Then we can say that x minus y into x plus y equals 15 and x minus y equal 3, we copy it the same. But note something, here we have x minus y and here it's given 3. Now can't we replace this x minus y by 3? We have its value, x minus y is 3. So we can directly write it 3 into x plus y equals 15 and x minus y equals 3. Now if you note something, here it's a number, we can move it to the other side of the equation. So between them we have nothing, it's times, then it will be divided by. So x plus y equals 15 divided by 3 and x minus y equal 3, we copy it the same. Now 15 divided by 3, sure it's 5. So x plus y equals 5 and x minus y equals 3. Here we have the two equations. We can solve them by the elimination method. Note that if we add them directly, plus y and minus y will be cancelled. Now x plus x is 2x, plus y minus y is cancelled, and 5 plus 3 is 8. So we can say it 2x equals 8. Then x equals what? 8 divided by 2, so x equals 4. Here it's divided by y, we have nothing between 2 and x, so it's times. Then when we move 2 to the other side, it will be divided by. Well, we have determined the value of x. What about the value of y? We can use any equation in the system. Here we have used the first one, x plus y equals 5. Now if we move x to the other side, we have plus becomes minus, then y equals 5 minus x. Now we can just replace x by its value, which is 4. So y equals 5 minus 4, then y equals 1. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe for the continuity of our channel to support you by more and more information. Sure, in the next video, we're going to solve more problems about system of equations and more official exams for grade 9. Thank you for watching.